Boaty McBoatface makes major climate change discovery on maiden outing.
This post received a score of 42,951, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Since nobody in this thread seems more curious about the findings than the name of the vessel. These findings aren't factored into current climate change models, which will now need to be appropriately adjusted.
Curious how high winds would cool water at the bottom of the ocean. Anyone got any insight?
As far as I can figure, not that I'm a scientist of any kind, but the winds would blow cool air over the water, which would cool the water to since degree. Cold water would sink to some degree, since heat rises and cold generally stays low. This dropping down would cause a circulation up and down, causing a dramatic amount of usual circulations to be disrupted and turbulence to be the end result. That's my logical conclusion, based on very loose wisdom, and it's likely that scientists themselves will have to study this for a while to really grasp it completely anyway.
I'm an atmospheric physicist, and this mostly follows logically. The warmer water is less dense than the cooler water, which will cause a vertical temperature gradient. This would cause an overall cooling of the ocean. The heat generated from the turbulence this causes, alone, would likely not be enough to increase the temperature, because as the water is cooled, eventually the turbulence would stop as the water all reached the same temperature. This could impact mixing processes, however, and potentially accelerate mixing Southern Ocean water with Pacific and Atlantic water. You are right, this is new ground, and we as a community will not have a great grasp on this until the results are published.
Thank you for this great answer. But how does one go down what must be a pretty interesting path to land in something that particular? I mean, there can't be that many of you.
The physics department at my school is not as extensive at other schools, and we happen to have a research area in atmospheric sciences. In my specific research focus there is approximately 4 groups I've found in literature, but in the atmospheric science community as a whole there are significantly more research groups. There is an enormous focus on air quality in China, for example, and I see about 5 new papers a week from various institutes in China regarding air quality over various regions in China. Any undergraduate research makes it easier to get into research, and doing summer research projects with labs doing research you want to pursue is how you make connections, and connections make everything easier. To find institutes that do this research, searching an area of interest on Google Scholar and finding which universities the authors are from is probably the simplest way.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.